and today I'm going to be cooking some lovely venison steaks. Everyone thinks venison is very strong and gamey, but it's not. Lemon. So smoked garlic, shallot, a bay leaf, a cinnamon stick, my secret ingredient, saffron, potatoes, glass of red wine. We got some frozen peas, Brussels sprouts, 3 radishes, half a celery, block of cheese, some juniper berries, some double cream, pepper, salt, carrots, lovely venison steaks, and a bar of chocolate with extra virgin olive oil. Thin bits. Those potatoes over a mandolin, thin slices. Ooh. Now I've cut my potatoes into thin strips. I'm going to put it right on top the oven on the hob for about a minute. Right, so you add your double cream. Add it around the edges. Don't want to scald the cream. So add it around the edges because then when it meets the middle, it's nice and thick. So basically now I want to season these potatoes because most people under-season potatoes. 50 pinch of salt. I'm going to add some black pepper, cardinal sin, classic French cooking, but I like the sharpness of black pepper. So now we're going to mix that about. Don't scald your cream. Just get that nice thick creamy sauce. So now I'm going to add a cinnamon, I'm going to add a lime leaf, let's try and get that just down in there, flavour that cream sauce, cinnamon stick, couples thyme sprigs, also a squeeze of lemon. I'll mix that all in, let that infuse with that cream. Okay. Add a few black peppercorns. Ready? So we add a bit of cayenne pepper. So just mix it about. I got a silicone spatula, wooden spoon's fine. Oh, stone on the floor. That's enough celery because it's not very nice. 1 piece of celery. The rest of the celery will be for another sauce. Okay, so I'm going to fill. Oh, I got to grease them first. Okay. Cut off a nice knob of butter. This is just to grease the muffin tin to put our. Right, so grease your tin. This is actually hot. So do not put it on a hot hob like I did and burnt myself. Right, just grease those. So I've greased this tin. I'm going to add 1 slice of potato to that. A bit big, but it does not matter. It will shrink in cooking. Right, so now I'm going to grate a nice fair amount of cheddar like that. They won't know which one. Stop. So add a potato. Oh, yeah, cheese. So great. If I give that a tap, I could get some cheese from there. Yeah. Season these with a lovely bit of black pepper. And a pinch of salt. Right, these now go into the oven. And I've been preheating this for about 20 minutes while I make these. Into the bottom rack they go. And the cream on top. Just go along, lovely drips of that cream.
Don't do that.
Be smart, sieve it before you do it.
Oh, potato fun on that one.
Right, now just loads of that lovely creamy sauce all over the top. Right, pinch of salt. Have to with 1. Right. Now we're going to cut up our vegetables. Lovely carrot head. Don't peel it, just wash it. You want them like that. Big, chunky. Just want to chop off the top of your carrot, chop off the end of your carrot. My knife's blunt. It worked better if I did it with a sharp knife. I suck. Just go slow. I didn't think I'd sharpen this knife. Oof. Right. God. Right. Next carrot. Blanch my carrots for exactly 2 minutes. I mean 2 minutes. Set the timer. Give it for 2 minutes.
Oh no. Now we need to cut another carrot up.
Right, blanch for exactly 2 minutes. I mean 2 minutes for setting the timer. Look at that cheese. Just one strand of saffron. Can we put it through that hole?
Yeah.
It didn't go through. That's one wasted strand of saffron.
So strong smell.
Yeah, one. See that strand? See that? It's going in. Okay. One.
I'll get it off. Go on.
The heat.
2 minutes gone.
Exactly 2 minutes. Right, extra virgin olive oil. Healthiest option for this. Lightly grease your tray. Extra virgin olive oil. Rub it all over your tray. You can use a spoon if you want to, but I think it's better to get stuck in. Right. Rub that all over your hand. Take that right off. Tongs. Right, let's go. Straight on to the olive oil grease tray. The blanched carrots. Whoop.
You alright there?
Oh, vegetables to get through. One parsnip. So basically we're gonna go through the middle. We've got lovely sides of parsnip. Bring that to the heat. Blanch for and blanch that. Right, pepper. Lovely bit of ground black pepper. Right, my baking tray. Perfectly blanched. The herbs. Also have some Brussels sprouts. Hot water on a high heat. It's actually on heat 5. If you have oven like this, you know. Right. Move the lid over. Pull it down. Ready? I'm going to splash hot water everywhere.
Idiot!
I told you I was going to do it with the Brussels sprouts. Blanch for 2 minutes. Sprouts out of the simmering water to your tray. Roll them all about in the seasonings. Cayenne pepper. You shouldn't, as this coats everything, these won't turn out spicy. The roast veg, which will nicely complement your venison. And just chuck in a couple of mobs of butter. If you're on a diet, don't do that. I've got some lovely fresh peas. We're going to plonk these off into a bit of simmering water for 3 minutes. So we're making a puree. It's not going to be going to the side, it will be made into a puree. Clean now. I've got a blender. Right, it's a small one, you might have a bigger one. Right, we're going to use a ladle, the biggest spoon we've got. Right, straight into your food processor. We need a bigger one.
Ew.
We're going to make it in batches because the process is not big enough. Wow, I think we need a bigger blender. Right, that's that done for 1 minute. The rest is in. They look a bit like mushy peas. I promise you they won't do when we're done. Because when we string the fat in, it's going to go to a very nice glossy puree.
Okay. Oh no.
Just don't worry about that. You only use a little bit when you're plating. Just get that on there.
Okay. It's hot.
Right. Now you're fat. Oh, they didn't combine. They need longer. And then you transfer it into a clean bowl with your delicious pea puree. There we go. Delicious. And as you're at it, you may as well make a sauce. We're going to make a red wine chocolate sauce. Right. Swivel round so it doesn't burn. No! Teeny bit of salt. Right, come on quick.
Ah.
Right, tiny pinch of salt. Pepper. Swivel that around.
Stop.
Another pinch of salt. Right, shallot. Right, we're gonna mint. We're not gonna have to finely chop up this shallot. Right, we've got some lovely bits of shallot to just chuck in there. Give it that extra layer of flavour that it needs. Shallots, swivel those around in the red wine. Right, leave that. Cayenne pepper, give it a kick.
Idiot.
Right, couple juniper berries goes very well with this. Strand of saffron.
That's so strong.
Chuck in another rosemary. This is a smoked garlic. Smell it? It smells very smoky.
Oh.
Right, let's take a clove off of that. think we've got a lot of flavours going on actually. We're going to use, where is it? There it is. Oh my god. Right, we've got a lot of flavours going on here already. Right. Right, we need to start stirring. Those vegetables that are extra crisp outside, heat a pan, out medium heat. Keep doing this to mix your red wine sauce. Now getting over some thyme. Yeah, a bit of thyme in your red wine sauce.
You put that.
And can put more bit in there. Pinch of salt. Pinch of black pepper. Some over my left shoulder.
No. Yeah.
Right, get that pan spicy. That pan spicy hot. Right, let that heat. Let that heat. Good amount of oil to the pan. Pan's hot. So you want to give those vegetables the extra crisp exterior rolled coat. Open up your oven. And then we have a tea towel on the side, but I seem to drop my tea towel. Let's get in there. Right, after these are out. Right, let's get those out. Right, we're going to give those extra crispy exterior that they need. Extra crispiness. Excuse me. Thank you. They need an extra crispiness than they've already got. Right, and to do that, what's the best? I wonder what the best way to do that is. Right.
Smell the loveliness. Don't touch. Very hot. Don't touch that.
Stay away from
What are you doing?
Right, and into the pan goes Brussels sprouts. These will start simmering in a minute.
I nearly slipped over because you've got oil on the floor.
You're just you just do the cameras. You don't get to say nothing to me.
Shut up.
So they're
Wow,
crushed.
look at how lush.
These are going to complement this venison steak absolutely deliciously.
Oh, it smells like poo.
You're not even allowed to talk. Why do you think you can talk?
Shut up. Right, let's go.
Shut up.
Come
Just look at that crispiness. They just need that extra crispiness. Cook them for even more on the bowl.
Have they go.
Let's get them on the oven. Let's get them straight on. Right, chocolate straight to the sauce. We here have a very expensive, delicious Belgian chocolate. You want a very good chocolate. Belgians are good. Belgians are a good one to get. Do you know what cocoa this is? No, I ripped it. We'll test how high the cocoa percentage is now.
Okay.
It's not high. That much chocolate for this one. Literally chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to make sure the sauce doesn't curdle.
It's disgusting.
Melt the chocolate into the sauce.
Yeah.
Make sure that the sauce doesn't curdle.
Right, stop that now.
Out and out and back now. Right, whisk, whisk, whisk.
Okay.
That does not curdle. I need some more chocolate. There is more chocolate. Thank you. When that's melted in, we're going to add the double cream, thicken the sauce, burn off some alcohol, wait for that chocolate to melt in. That pan of toffs.
Nice.
Yes, I can do that. Right, we've got the chocolate melting in, thickening the sauce. It has not curdled. We do not want to burn the cream, we just want to thicken the sauce. Chocolate, cream, red wine, venison. Sounds delicious already. You can see how thick that sauce is.
Oh,
How thick and delicious that sauce is. Yeah, it does. You know what that means?
What?
We're going to add enough red wine.
Oh, okay.
Nope. You say turn in. Get in a bit more chocolate. A bit more chocolate.
You know more?
Yeah, go on.
You don't want it when it's taste like wine, because wine's horrible.
Wine will cook. Alcohol will cook off.
And more
A bit more
chocolate?
cream. Cream is basically the star of the sauce. Salt complements chocolate
More
very
chocolate?
well.
Add the whole thing.
Only for me. A bit of salt on there.
Is that nice?
Yeah. Salt complements chocolate really well.
Cooking now. Looks like dessert and mayonnaise, but it's not.
You could stir it, or you could show off right now.
Yeah, show off on you.
Yeah. I normally can do it. Oh, anything on it, that high heat of that pan will cook that off. Right, simmer that sauce on a low. Right, knobs, butter. I want to emulsify some butter into there. That'll give that sauce give it sauce for richness. You don't have to add that much, I will. Emulsify that butter into the sauce.
Sorry about that. There's a fly.
That works better with onions. Double cream. Add your double cream. You need more to thicken that sauce up a little bit more. Chocolate.
Any more?
1 square for me. 1 square for you. A lovely pinch of your sea salt. Season heavily, a lot of that will get washed off in the pan. Especially venison, it's sort of gamey. Rub that seasoning in. Make sure that seasoning sticks. Always season from a pipe. Pepper. Right, we're gonna pan sear this venison, baste it. Salt, season from height. And mop up all of that seasoning because 70% of that seasoning when it hits the pan will wash off. Right, and we've got some lovely vegetable fats in that pan. We're going to stir it straight in that pan.
I can't even breathe now. I keep coughing to the smoke. Right, let's go.
Lovely vegetables searing. Right. Switch hobs. Oh, the sauce is thickened up beautifully. Touch it over the cream. Right up. Leave that to simmer. Do that on a high heat.
Oh my god.
Right, everyone's coughing. Get that on a really high heat.
I'm joking. That's because of the smoke. So don't really
Get them on high heat. These are two beautiful venison steaks. If you don't know what venison is, it's deer. That might put you off, but it's very delicious. And it's certainly not for posh people. They sell that at local shops. So what we're going to do, we've got butter, we're going to baste them in butter. Butter paper, chef's secret. Keeps that venison nice and moist when you put it in the oven to finish it cooking. Obviously you're not putting a whole block of butter like that in there.
Ooh,
The pan is very hot. It's not being cooked in butter, it's being basted in butter. Vegetable oil. Right. A lot of oil. This pan. You don't want nothing to stick to this pan. Right. In with the venison. Lay away from you. You're not splashing hot oil on your arms. And you have no control when laying away. Right. Boom. Baste that delicious venison with all of that hot butter. Now what you want to do, get some thyme, do that in that pan, rosemary, a decently sized sprig of rosemary goes into the pan. Salt, touch of salt. Garlic, get me some garlic, get me a garlic.
Oh god, no,
Salt.
smoke.
Smoke.
Okay, I'll cut it up.
Yeah, cut that nice garlic up. Delicious. Right. Venison's a red meat. We'll eat that medium rare, I think. Shrinks when cooking to get yourself a decently sized one. Right. What we're doing is something called sealing. When you tongue. So we're going to basically sear it all around so you've got that lovely red circle in the middle of raw venison. Right, roll around so it's got a nice amount of fat. That is going straight onto a baking tray. Right, I've got a baking tray ready. Right. That sauce is done. Move the sauce. Put the tray on.
Where's your garlic paste? Oh, of course it's me, yeah.
Chuck in that butter. Butter paper, chef's secret. Keep that venison really delicious and moist. Get that venison in that. Right, seal the other piece of venison too. On the butter paper. Pour on your rich, buttery goodness straight into that roasting tray. That'll keep that venison delicious, moist.
Okay.
Chuck that in. You don't crush it. Butter paper. That venison delicious and moist. I'll just do that garlic clove across the rim. It's like white slight garlic all over that venison. Get in there. Right, open up that oven. Get your delicious venison steaks into the oven until your preferred cook. Basically think of it as a steak. Right, the sauce, get it back on the heat so it does not curdle. Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right, let's not make this curdle. Right, dill. Another bit of dill. Literally, you want that much dill. In it goes.
I need to break glass.
Piece of chocolate. In it goes. Rosemary leaves. In they go. Half a shallot. In it goes. Mix to emulsify everything. Spoon. If it coats the back of the spoon, like that. Clean line, like that. That is done. That is nice and thick and delicious. Turn off the heat. Just keep it there. Right, mix that up. Pinch of salt. Go around.
What's this chocolate? I think it's had raw blood on it. Of raw meat.
You can eat bones from raw
Oh, okay.
red meat.
We'll stop it now. Yeah.
So, look at that red wine chocolate sauce, looks good. Mix, keep mixing really hard to emulsify. My venison is in the oven. Right, to test, coats back of the spoon. Another pinch of salt. It does basically just look like melted chocolate. Right, let's clean up. Fine. I'm gonna go get my venison out of the oven. Got a meat probe and going in the oven. Check the venison. It's a red meat, so it can be eaten anyway. Mess. Meat probe goes in to the fattest part of the venison, which is there. So that is cooked perfectly. Technique that's commonly used in restaurants. Bit of puree down. Always keep a damp cloth by your side so you can remove anything you don't like. Just like that. So I got a mandolin, radishes. I'm going to thin slice one mandolin. I've got 3 here. You only want a few. Right, some nice thin slices on those. So, radish it off. Chop that bit off. Right, I've got this little. Where's the mandolin? Where's it gone? We've got those ready. 3. See, going away so much. Sorry, I get stressed out while playing. Right. Bring venison steaks over to the board. I'm only going to demonstrate one being chopped. You don't want to slice venison too thin. Yeah, they do shrink when cooking. Never slice venison too thin.
Can you eat them raw?
Perfectly cooked venison. Done. Looks delicious.
They're done.
Trick to venison is never slicing it too thin. So it's still got that like medium rare-ish centre. I'm gonna sort of like bring height to the plate. Put your venison around there. Bit of radish on top. Bit of radish there. Bring height to the plate. That's what you want to do. So keep carving your venison. Another lovely slice of venison. Right, we're going to cut that just in half. See that blood coming out? It looks absolutely delicious. It smells delicious too. Right, now on the other side we've got like that there. And on the other side of the plate, a bit more green pea puree. Goes on the other side of the plate. This is more your vegetable side here. Back of the spoon, ready to see this restaurant, common restaurant technique? Like that.
Looks like a raindrop.
Exactly. Looks nice.
Yeah.
Squeeze a drop of lemon. It goes with fish, don't judge me. Right, lemon is nice. You can do with anything. Stop the sauce, make sure the sauce is not terrible. Right, roast veg. Parsnip. Got a lovely pars. These are obviously cool enough to handle. Some Brussels sprouts. Another lovely parsnip. Roast veg. Bring that to the plate. Parsnip. A Brussels sprout. Another Brussels sprout. Remember, height to the plate. Another carrot. Another one of those. Brussels sprout. Brussels sprout.
Oh, that's done.
And in the middle, you will line your potato dish. Sauce. This sauce is so rich. Now my sauce, I'm going to pour that straight over the venison.
Done.
Looks
Okay.
so delicious. Potato dishes.
Potatoes,
Coming out the oven. It's too hot to handle, I thought it might have cooled. That potato actually smells delicious. Looks crispy, gnarly, delicious. Move the sauce. Put that straight down. Right, because I put butter in there, these are going to come out ever so easily.
Oh, wow.
Just like that.
I'm just trying
Look at that.
Wow.
They did shrink during
Wow.
cooking.
Oh,
And it comes out straight onto a fork. Straight on to the plate. Straight down. One more. 2 per serving, I would say. Good number.
Well, I got 3. Yeah.
2 per serving. Right, one more.
Wow, they look so nice.
Definitely cooked through.
The meat looks really good.
Then you're ready to serve.
Okay. And that is
Let's
how
give
you
that to
make
Dad and see
a
what he
dare.
says.